Welcome, welcome. Where we had just left off. In this part of the Horde's world, where you finally got to see the Dark Eldar that are pestering the place, that have infested the once noble sacred sites of the Adeptus Mechanicus elements of the planet. And their nasty toys. With Brother Kederick, of course. I want you guys to make some tests first.
What kind of tests?
Logic.
I'm pretty sure I know what that is, but just in case, what's Ingvar's logic?
Nope.
Yeah.
69. Nope.
Nice.
Nice. No way. Don't quote me yet, I need to double check, but I think he did it. Oh my god. The guy with the lowest, not the lowest possible, but a very, very low intelligence, yes. It's not trained, so it has to be half. But 12 does it. He passed the logic test.
Well, as a hunter that space wolves naturally are, you can see that in this scenario, you cannot be the predators. You are going to be the prey. So, as typical Imperial structures go, there should be some kind of passage, some kind of tunnel, some kind of a shaft that would lead you closer to where the Archon is, without being like fish in a barrel for all the other Dark Eldar. For example, these pipes, they represent roads that are big enough to for a double traffic of tanks, let's say predators, or even not land raiders, rhinos. The big ones are used for plumbing and can carry even bigger things for, of course, the extreme quantities of liquids that are being transported from to and the whole complex. And these container-looking things are the hub blocks the many serfs use to live into the servitors and the servitor base.
Okay. Brothers, I think it would be wisest for us to find a hidden way, perhaps in one of these pipes, or maybe through the ventilation shafts to get closer to our enemy. There's just too many of them for us to fight and deal with their leader at the same time. Perhaps we should try this one. Or actually, I meant that one.
I think it's the same one, brother, but I agree.
Kedrick says.
Are you abominable of the woods, brother? Is this why you started using your brain?
My brain has always been there for those wise enough to observe it.
Ingvar is surprisingly insightful when the task calls for it.
I will take that backhand with grace and dignity.
Because usually whenever we do this type of checks, he actually is the one that usually succeeds.
Actually, yeah, I think this is the second time it's happened, at least.
Let's hope whatever this is lasts us the whole mission.
As long as he keeps his helmet on.
I don't need to smell the air to know it's putrid with Xenos filth now. Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
No, he's gonna.
I'm making them persistent. And let's go to the map.
Oh my.
Here you see people similar to the ones you met before, and they are in the midst of something. You hear the crack of a whip, pained grunts, and a weirdly satisfactory laugh coming from someone in the room. Now, what you see is one of the Dark Eldar is busying themselves with teaching these humans a lesson, punishing them with a whip, and they are receiving it with no objection. No. What should they say? No resistance.
Ingvar, no, go ahead.
We're using centimeters.
Okay.
I have some more humans to place. I don't remember what exactly the models I'm looking for are. That's them.
Okay. Ingvar would like to make an awareness test just to see if there are any hidden alcoves where there might be some additional enemies that are not obvious.
Make an awareness test.
Success.
What you see is these two large blobs of them. There is a singular Dark Eldar. And you see this object here on the top.
Oh. Gotcha.
This is a vent that goes upwards. If anything escapes from there, be it a person or any sign of activity, that could alarm the Dark Eldar on top.
Gotcha.
We gotta kill the Elder first before we do anything else.
We have to prevent anything from getting to that vent. I doubt these humans can fly. But the Eldar, their witchery knows no bounds.
Agreed. Do you think you can use your jetpack to prevent them from doing that?
If we can lock it down, I think so. I might be able to keep up with it. It depends on its own flight capabilities. But if we can get close without being noticed, we might all be able to attack the Eldar at once. Bring it down, and then the cultists, they're nothing. If they'll even bother to fight us after we kill the Eldar.
Then we must get close.
Let's say you, Blue Brother.
Burn the heretic. Kill the mutant. Urge the Archmages. What else is there to say? Without the Emperor's bidding to do.
Yes. Can we try to approach stealthily?
That would be the silent move test.
Okay.
Yes.
Strength,
Thank God.
agility, yeah.
Fate. Reroll. God damn, it's the same number.
Ouch.
Oh, well, I got a 0-0. So, does that make up for his failure, or
You can't even use your jetpack stealthily under these conditions.
Well, no, the jetpack can't be used stealthily. There's no way in hell. He's trying to just walk sneakily and stealthily.
I stopped my foot.
Damn it, which one of you did that?
Its footstep.
They'll never hear me coming.
This is stealth for me, brother. What do you expect?
Oh my god.
Or
Brother,
is
I
acting
think one
out.
of your reactors is happening.
Edric also fails.
Yeah.
So
Is he revving his chainsword?
yeah. He's making a run action. So that is how much? 30 here. But that means we are rolling. Also, you can, since you, regardless if you succeeded or not in this roll, you can move up to your maximal, like the run distance. And we are rolling for initiative.
Okay. I'll do that first.
Ad break.
That is
10.
11.
Nice.
Oh, nice roll.
See here with agility, that's 15.
Okay, my run without the jump jets is 24.
Come on, brother, hurry up.
I can't use my jump jets, brother. Actually, yeah, I think he's gonna go to that side, so that's gonna be right about there.
Should probably lay off the ale then.
You had just as much as me. I don't. And I have fallen. Maybe you were right.
Thank God you're not a dark angel. Fallen?
Oh.
Help me out, brother. I have fallen. You have what?
You what?
These are Voodoo Cultists 1. These are Voodoo Cultists 2. The anecdote where you let loose 3 pigs or 5 pigs in a supermarket and you number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And everybody's searching for number 2, but there isn't one.
It's always fun and yet so mean.
Right. It is Lucian's turn. The
Right.
cultists are aware of you and Kedrick, not of Ingvar.
Pressing stress, I will manifest.
Manifest.
What is it called?
Destiny.
Veil of Time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I have that. So I have my rerolls. This was at Unfettered, so 4 rerolls. And then I'm booking it. So full run is 12, okay. Half action just get you full, right? Or can you do half action as run?
I believe it is a full action to run.
Okay.
Let me make sure. Because it changes from iteration to iteration. It's combat actions. Come on. Run is a full action, yes.
Okay, I can only do full. movement instead of a run.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is it for me.
This merry gal makes a command test. And you see everyone. They take off their tops, their clothes, and they mark themselves with their blades, with anything that can do the job. And she is very satisfied by that. Kedrick's turn. Sprint. And since he realizes he has been observed, he makes sure that everybody knows.
For the Emperor!
What's Ingvar's initiative? I haven't written it down.
Oh, it was 11.
Okay, so it is your turn, Ingvar.
Okay. He will move his full movement without the jump pack. That gets him right there. Still trying to be somewhat stealthy for what advantage that may grant us. You never know.
Yep, fall on again, brother.
Yep. No, Hey, real quick, how do you rotate figures when you're holding them?
Mouse
With-
wheel.
As you
Thank
hover or hold it, you can use the mouse wheel or press Q or E and hold them down to rotate. And if you press F while hovering or holding a miniature, it flips. Like this.
Gotcha.
And
Okay,
if you
thank
want
you.
to be even
Alright, so-
smarter, if you hold Alt, it rotates in a different way.
Ooh, fancy.
Little GM secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You will try to remain hidden.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Another silent move test.
Okay. Da-da-da-do. That is a failure, and I'm not going to re-roll.
Nah.
Just doing some constructive gun work. Pay no attention.
The mobs are made aware of your presence. Where are they, please? Come on.
They appear to have drunken some of my ale too.
Yeah. When the... Whoops, that's Eric. What the fuck? What did you got here?
Why'd he get ahead of us?
He's been sprinting for 2 turns.
Yeah, no, we moved sideways. He just kept moving forwards.
Yeah. These guys will sprint. And will go all the way to there. These guys will also sprint. And go all the way there. Lucian's turn.
And I'm sprinting.
Mm-hmm.
Love how blood angels can go fast.
Let angels go burr.
Ingvar's turn.
Oh, he's enraged.
Oh. Okay, well, now realizing that I've been made, I'll move my full 48 with the jump pack. Or maybe I won't, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I can make it up on top of this pipe here. Or actually, no, I don't want to go up there. I want to go up on this thingy. Right about... Oh, wow, no, that was not where I wanted to be. Jeez, come on. It's on top of this thing that, despite my best efforts, I'm not able to ping. There we go, kind of.
There. Yeah. Go ahead.
I can just barely make it there. Right, is that... No, that is not... That's too far, Yingvar. I think this should put me... Nope.
Oh, you broke through it.
Yeah, something... I'm trying to get on top of this, like, water tower thing.
Yeah, the model is has weird collision things.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. I will... What?
There.
Yeah, that's good. That's perfect. Cool.
Succubus's turn. She will make another command test. And passes. Again. The cultists will mark another symbol on their fleshes. On their flesh. Symbols of their devotion. Symbols of pain and torment. Symbols of submission to the Dark Eldar. And she, with great ease, jump there. Kedrick sprints there and squares off against the cultist. Next is the hordes, who will move very fast. There. Just out of charge range. However, the squad leader here will launch a firebomb and misses. Completely.
Why do I see fire on the other side?
Because he threw a firebomb.
Lucian's turn.
All right. Let's see here. Invocation. I will use that tree reroll. I got it. So that becomes that. Then I will. Actually, that's all I can do. I forgot sustaining costs half an action.
Mm.
Right, that is it for me.
Right. Next is Ingvar.
Okay. Should I attempt to intercept the Xenos, brother? Or should I strike at that horde?
I'll handle the horde. Take care of the Eldar. Prevent any
You
words from
say.
escaping.
As you say. For us and the Allfather! And Yngvar will go... Whoa, not that far. I think, if I measured right, that is as far as he can make it. With a full run action. He'll square off at that distance with the Eldar. And he will yell at them, "You are mine!" And he'll do a flourish with both his chain swords.
The creature responds.
You can handle that much, woman.
And she will charge. You are well within her charge range.
Yep. That was the point.
Let me make sure. Yep. Lightning attack. And you can attempt to dodge.
Not parry?
Nope.
Well, fuck. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey! That's a 5.
Ooh. Second attack misses. Third one misses too. That's bullshit. And she's got a fourth one.
Yep.
Which hits. How
Okay.
much is that? That is not a lot. Oh wait.
How much penetration does it have?
It's the pen is. It's 12 with a penetration of 6.
Okay. That's gonna make me do some math. Yeah, that is 2 damage that successfully gets through. I would like to use a fate point to recover D10 health points.
And since you have received damage from such a weapon, you are entitled to a save, I think.
What kind of save? Toughness?
It's not in the core book.
Wait, hold on. Maybe I did my math wrong. Did you say it was pen 6 or 8?
6.
6. Where was it hitting on the character?
It's on the 75. Right leg.
Right leg. Okay. 6, 2, and 8. It's 10.
There it is.
Yeah, no. I did do my math right. Okay.
When a target suffers at least 1 damage, you are crippled for the remainder of the encounter or until healed of all damage. If a crippled character takes more than half action on a single turn, that character suffers rending damage equal to the number in the parentheses, which is a 2. This damage is not reduced by armor or toughness.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and... So there's no save for that?
No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do the fate health thing I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Well, 3 hit points is better than none.
You know, I totally forgot that you got hit a lot last session.
Yep.
It didn't cross my mind until you start fighting her. Like, wait, I probably should have been the one that went after her.
No, it's fine. I am good in melee.
Hillary
Alright,
charges.
let's see here.
I have made you very small. That's better. Fuck me. He attacks all the times. Kills 6 of them. Mob 1. They hold firm and they attack. They manage to hit. Zealous hatred. Not confirmed. Kidrick receives damage. Horde number 2. They will move. They will run. There. Lucian's turn.
Smiting them. I will use that reroll. That gets it. Since I did invocation, that would have been 4. Gotta do some math. That is 4 degrees of success.
Nice. So you take out 5 of them. They stand. far.
That is it for me.
I'm going to use my new ability because it's only a half action. So how takedown works is, well, I declare I'm doing it, and I just do a regular weapon attack. If I hit and do at least 1 point of damage, the damage isn't applied, but the opponent has to make a toughness test or be stunned for 1 round.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's my attack roll. That is a success.
That is a dodge.
Well, crap. So if I do another half action, I take 2 damage. But if she hits me again, she's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's worth it. I'm going to do another takedown.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a success. I will fate re-roll that. That also was not a
80.
success. Lovely.
Alright, I think I'm gonna have to call Amail later after this battle.
It is her turn.
Yep. Oh, and I need to mark that damage.
Cold shot to the leg she hit before. For no apparent reason, just because she can, without any penalties. First
Yep.
2. 1 hits. I will resolve the damage later.
Wait, can I dodge it?
You can attempt to dodge it, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. That is not a success. I'm gonna save my fate point because I have a feeling I'm gonna need it.
Right.
Why don't you parry?
It's a
'Cause I
flexible
can.
weapon. Her whip thing is flexible. Alright, so that is 3 hits. 4. A bunch. 1, 2, 3. Less than before. No wounds.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The teeth of her flail scratch and etch your ceramite plates. You see her trying to get it to hit where she saw that it went through, to not necessarily cause the maximum amount of damage, but the maximum amount of pain, discontent.
Mm-hmm.
She's going for the most gruesome death, most torturing one. Death of 1,000 cuts. Hedrick. Makes his attacks. The horde is broken. And you hear him chase them and shoot them in the back of their heads.
For the Emperor!
This horde, they will move. It's too far. Too far. So charge. Run. Lucian's turn.
Perfect. Smiting. We'll do the reroll. That's a hit. See here. 72, so 6. 4 degrees of success.
Mm-hmm. Again, take out 5 more. They break. They scatter. Except this one, who by Black Crusade rules, if you fail a grenade toss, sorry, if a grenade jams, it explodes in the hands of the shooter.
Try and throw a grenade at me and just fail.
Yes.
I am coming, brother.
Okay. I thought about it, and as cool as it would be to do takedown, I think the best move is to take the cripple damage again and use lightning attack. So will attack her 4 times. First attack. That is a hit. Second attack.
That is a dodge.
That is a hit. Third attack.
That is a dodge.
That is a hit.
That is a hit.
That fourth attack is also a hit, so that's 2 hits so far.
Yes.
Alright, gonna go ahead and roll damage here. Okay, higher of the 2. Oh, there we go. And I forgot, she's an alien. I get more damage against her. I get...
That's racist.
Well, yes, Righteous Fury. And if I remember correctly, with Deathwatch training, you auto-confirm Righteous Fury hits on Xenos.
I have to take a look at it.
Yeah, okay, let me think here. What's that?
Fury. This calls for a second attack roll that is identical on modifiers. Doesn't say anything on the Righteous Fury part.
It's something that, I think it's a talent, like Deathwatch training. Hang on, let me look.
I have vengeance.
Deathwatch.
Fire single shot printed on.
Yeah, Deathwatch training. All Deathwatch Marines automatically confirm any Righteous Fury results against alien enemies without needing to re-roll. It's in the
Yeah,
talents.
I saw it, yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I will just roll this again. And that's another 2. That's 17 points of damage with 4 pen. Okay, next attack's damage. Higher these 2. 4. Wait, no, I am so sorry. That's not 14. That's 24. I did not add the 10 in there that I should have. 10.
Cool. She dies.
That is 1. Oh, she's dead? Off the
Yes.
first attack? Okay.
The second one.
Oh, the second one. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So yeah, just chainsword to the arm. Here we say just like first attack severs the arm. I love it. And then yeah, the other one goes into her and vivisects her. Ow. And I will mark
Why
off.
didn't you do that before, brother? That would have been a lot easier and faster.
Fatality.
I was trying not to hurt myself. The vile bitch gave me a wound that keeps bleeding.
If you might actually have to call Brother Amail to get you fixed up before we do anything else.
I agree.
Kidrick jumps onto the Magnotrain cart. Sees Ingvar bleeding, sees the fire, shoots at the still running broken horde members.
Save your ammo. We have many more to go through.
He's going to respond with
They deserve every bullet, every cut, every broken limb, and crush your own. They deserve my thrill ready.
he will jump down
And
in
what-
superhero pose.
And what would you do if you ran out of them when we face off against the major one?
I got these for the big ones.
And he produces a crack grenade. And this is one of the serious ones. Nothing is left to threaten you. Except for these individuals.
I just stand there menacingly.
This one was receiving punishment from the Dark Eldar. There is blood all around. They appear to be afraid. They cannot understand. With a stuttering voice, one of them manages to say, "Are you gods? Are you the returned? Was this power given
We are the
you
Emperor's
by
angels.
by the Star People? The Emperor? There's an Emperor? What is
The
he
God
like?
Emperor of the Imperium.
What is he like?
He protects those, especially against the Xeno threats. They are no gods, as you can tell. They bleed. They're not gods.
You killed her. That must make you a god.
I am no god, and neither was she. These Xenos monstrosities have lied to you, children of the Allfather.
No, they are not lying. they offer us salvation. Through pain, we shall find the right path. Our eyes should open wide and our vision will be cleared. We will be saved.
And have they?
Kind of looks down, thinking. They have left here. Whoever is saved is gone. They go live better lives. They have found
Do
the
you have
path.
proof of so?
They don't care for us anymore. I suppose. Maybe some of them still think about us.
They never did.
But the Star People have seen them. They talk about them all the time. They tell us of their tales, how great they've become.
All lies.
No. Maybe it is you who are lying. Maybe it's you who is wearing such armor to protect yourselves from the pain. Maybe you're hiding something. Maybe you need to be
Ingvar will
saved too.
Ingvar will expose the wound that she left on him and say, "We do not hide from pain. We readily accept it, endure it, and overcome it. Pain is a sacrament of the Allfather. These creatures only inflicted pain for their pleasure. But within the Imperium's light, your pain is transformed into something greater than you could ever imagine."
You know what? Lucian is going to use Inspire on them. And, yep, goes off.
These people have a very unfamiliar feeling overtake them. They are able to see through the lies and the deception of the Dark Eldar. They are free of the binds that were suppressing their minds, their hearts. They see now that there is another path for humanity. And their gaze changes from a fearful one to a more determined one. They look upon themselves with disgust, disgrace, and shame. But again, they pick up their hearts. This one, who still has fresh markings from the flaying, says, "These wounds once were confessions of devotion, of love, of submission. Now, they're not anymore. Now, they're my proof of strength, of determination." I do not know who this emperor you're speaking of is, but one thing is for certain, he's just made a friend. the others join in the cheering and share their own inspiring quotes and pieces of advice. This guy says, always switch to your side grenade. It is always faster than reloading.
Are we in a loading screen now?
Kederick is very openly pissed. He definitely wants to kill those guys. Now they are confessing their love for the Emperor, and he reloads and returns his bolt pistol to the holster and shakes any blood and other bodily fluids from his blade.
Now that you have believed in the God Emperor, it is time to drive these Xenos out of this planet. Gather those. You will fight for it.
We cannot hide from them. They will pick us out one by one. We cannot move from here. They brought us here because we were hesitant to go down with the others.
And gather those similar of you who are hesitant. Bring them into the fold. Use these tunnels. They lead everywhere. Should protect you from the gliders.
Yes, you are correct. Very wise. Right. And they come up with a plan to indeed gather up some people here. Roll 1d5 for me, Lucian.
Two.
Two groups of 4. They also bear similar markings to the ones you have in front of you and the ones that have died. They have all met the whip of that succubus or some other succubus. Can you save the rest of us? Can you save us all? Will your Emperor come and take us with him?
This is the reason why we're here.
Lost salvation. We are going to have to kill their leader. Kill their Archon. Then they will turn at each other's throats. That's what they do. Whenever they see a prize or anything that's worth them, they fight like dogs to get it. 15 of them once fought one another, or whoever was to be in possession of one of the little ones. They are still busy gathering everyone up at the mouth of the shaft. That's where he'll be.
Then we gotta move.
We need, or at least I need, the attentions of an apothecary if I am to remain mission effective.
Good thing we brought the Vox caster.
And the teleport Homer.
Mm-hmm.
Ingvar will. This is Team Bloodfang to righteous glory. We are in need of medical assistance. Can you lock on to our Homer? I'll activate the teleport Homer to try to get a signal out there.
Mm-hmm.
This is Deathwatch Command, receiving you loud and clear. Apothecary Amael will be with you momentarily.
Thank thee, All-Father.
I am good. I did not take any injuries in those 2 battles.
Funny how not being on the front lines is so good for your health.
You should probably try it.
That's not how my stats rolled, brother.
Come on, I had saved it. Bullshit. There.
Oh god, he's gigantic.
That's what she said.
In terror.
The voice mode was on.
Wasn't gonna say anything.
Before Amael says anything, a hovering object behind him pops out from from his shoulder, and you immediately recognize the voice.
You require first aid.
Yes, desperately. An Eldar wretch did something to my leg. It hurts when I exert myself. Can you patch it up, brother?
What is it nasty wound you got there, brother? What are the unimaginable horrors are we going to meet on this world? Let me take care of it now.
Thank you.
And you are healed for 11 wounds.
Ooh, nice. Is the crippled status removed, or is that only get to full health?
It ends at the end of the encounter, or until you are fully healed. So
Oh,
you are released of it.
gotcha. I gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I feel my strength returning to me. I am ready to bring the All-Father vengeance to these perversions, to these worthless creations of a uncaring galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
We must deal with the Archon.
Indeed. Care to join us, brother Amael? Get a little combat experience in?
I will be taking the earlier part. Make sure none of these signals surprise us from an unexpected angle. I will be around
Understandable.
when you need me.
And to do that, I will spawn in a few more brothers. Perfect. Oh, this one got a grenade.
Oh god. Please don't be a funny grenade.
We've been traumatized by your smiley grenades.
Right.
We don't have much time. We should move, brothers.
Agreed. To the slaughter of our foes.
Full sprint.
Yeah, full
30.
sprint, jump jets.
36.
Right. So, going through the shaft to meet with the Dark Eldar Archon. Hmm. You cannot be afraid of what you can't see.
Oh, you vastly underestimate me, storyteller.
There we go. a still functioning servitor somewhere deep within the hub blocks. Very barely functioning, neglected and left to rot and rust.
Let's move on.
Yes, there's nothing we can gain here.
Oh, where did they come from?
Oh, never mind. I was like, oh, we have cultists. Wrong. We can gain death here.
These cultists will also follow. They walk slowly behind you. Well, whenever you see these, just assume it's dead bodies instead of the actual remnants of what was before the Dark Eldar came. Kedrick has found something.
Would you been that, brothers? The little friends we made appear to be part of something bigger, something worse. Permanent does not come on its own. It is most commonly invited in. How do we know if they want to take us someone with their not back? We let them live there too.
The instant they turn on us, their life is forfeit. We have already given them one shot.
I've given them plenty. Okay. The God Emperor, and it won't be too late by then.
Longer we wait, looking at this atrocity, the more likely it will be too late. We press on, brothers.
Agreed.
You can, any of you two can attempt a command or well, a charm test with a +10. As
There's the
Kedrick
dice.
appears to be lingering a bit too much over the carnage in front of you.
Okay. What did you say, Lucian?
That is a 4. I have commanded him. Let us go.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Lucian, you do recognize the danger of even just looking at something like this. It is terribly stirring, terribly affecting you. You can feel that maybe not that long ago, the veil, the thin film between the material and the immaterium was broken here. And when the sun rises, it shall, where the sun rises once, it shall do so again. As some old Terran used to say, probably someone named Gandum Mohatum or something. Tedrick expresses his loathing towards whoever did this and will turn away and move forward, seeing more of What's left of cultists?
Gonna toss a grenade into that pile and then move on.
Mm-hmm. More dead cultists. There are signs of intense fighting here. Not just bullet holes and marks left on the walls from cultist and heretic guns. Bigger caliber, better quality. Dead Arbites. More cultists. Someone tried to weather the storm in there, leaving a meltagun still functioning.
If only we were good at ballistics.
I was going to say, if my ballistic skill were higher, I might consider it.
More dead RBTs. Where's Kedrick?
Oh, back here.
Oh, got him.
This colony, it was overrun.
It is evident the Arbites were holding out on all sides. Whatever it was relentless. And it wasn't killing just the Arbites or the cultists. No one was spared. No one could be saved. Any attempts to barricade could only delay the inevitable. Dead bodies everywhere.
This all the work of the Dark Eldar, or was this something else?
Make an awareness test.
Will do. is a success.
And you can attempt a logic test plus 5 times your degrees of success on the awareness test.
Oh. That would be with the enhanced senses and the stuff from the arm. 2 degrees of success. Okay. So 5 times 2. Not this time.
Barrels of the warp. Right.
I try to eat one of them. Would I get anything from it?
Potentially,
good call.
yeah. Who are you eating from? There's a dead cultist right
Eating
there.
out of it. I'm not going for the cultists. I'm going for the PDF.
The arbiters. What this one?
I'll munch on one of the cultists just to see if they see anything different.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so soupy.
Just have a
A straw in the skull.
straw in hand to slurp up the brain matter.
Yeah. Finger food, you know.
Literally.
Kedrick does not participate. He finds this technique brutish and not compliant with the Codex Astartes.
The Emperor gave us, or the Allfather gave us the gift to see through the eyes of creatures we consume. You'd be foolish not to use it, brother.
The
There is always a better way to do this. A proper way. One that doesn't have space marines going on the flesh of the fallen. Like vultures from carrion. Do what
You would
wish,
deny the
brothers.
Alf.
I will not participate.
yeah.
Then deny the Allfather's gifts if you see fit. I do not.
He's not going to be too persistent. He will allow you to do as you wish. As he tries to come to a conclusion, investigating the various clues left behind by the firefights. We have Ingvar on the cultists and Lucian, the RBDs. Ingvar will be getting 1d5 corruption for 3.
Well, that's 3. Okay.
Yeah, this is why I didn't go after the cultists.
There's the corruption. Okay, 3.
No. As you swallow the human flesh, your organs start to process the very fine imprint the past has left on it. What the person experienced while they were still alive. how their lives were altered. In Lucian, from the Arbiter, you get his last moments fighting against the cultists, trying to hold out. Of course, cults and gangs are very common in the Imperium. But this one was somewhat different. They weren't just fighting for power, for wealth, for territory, or to prove a point. They were running away from something. Something no one had witnessed and survived. No one knew about. The only thing the Arbiters knew was to keep everybody from going up the levels in the hub. Stop anyone that propagates lies of an imminent danger slumbering beneath the factorium. And that they did. They cut everyone down. They shot everybody dead. And they did it well. That was their duty. Ingvar. The taste is horrible. Your organs have to go overcharge to prevent you from puking and spitting acid. This person had a horrible life and an even more horrible death. Surviving a Arbites shot to the chest just barely enough to feel every footstep crushing him, breaking his skull and bones, crushing his internal organs, his own comrades stampeding him to death as they charged forward, piling up above him. He knew he was going to die, not when he was shot by the Arbites, or when he was being crushed underfoot. This morning, or whatever time it was, he couldn't tell. With your senses, even seeing through the limited detail you get from consuming his flesh, you could tell it was indeed the early hours of the morning. He had a grave feeling. Whatever it was beneath them, so deep not even the gangers, not even the cultists, not even the worst dregs would dare go. Something was awoken. Whatever it was that was slumbering now awakes. It stirs. Some say they hear humming. The rhythmic sound of electricity, like sparks. Others say they hear a commanding voice urging them to wake up and march once again. A voice that must be obeyed. an ancient voice. So ancient that even the books of old do not contain any information about it. Something of otherworldly, something foreign, unknown. They had made progress towards the higher levels. Something had attracted the Arbiter's attention elsewhere. Something what is, however, so dangerous that would distract the Arbiters from killing low-level scum. It wasn't human. Super agile, super fast. They only saw glints of metal in the dark before they were cut down one by one. Not killed, but bled out slowly. Now, whenever they were fighting against the Arbites, it was something some would say comical, funny. Both would die, killed by whatever came from beneath or above. The conclusion would be the same. Still, however, they knew that they had to fight one another. And so it was for Jimmy the cultist that it would be not the Arbiter's slug, the thundering footsteps of his own comrades that killed him. The memory fades again, leaving only a revolting taste and a feeling, a sickening feeling. Gives you evil thoughts, makes your hands shake a little bit. You snap out of it. It will pass. That's it for the cultists' memories.
Such a horrible way to die. Trampled to death by one's own comrades. Whatever did this, it was on this planet before. It awoke deep within it. An ancient evil. These cultists didn't... but he knew it was there. I think perhaps the dark... he wouldn't make that distinction. I think perhaps the Elder had been on the planet longer than anticipated. Either that or there's something far worse here than just those speedy little bastards.
Was your meal of any use, brothers?
Whatever that killed them was an elder. It was something before we have colonized this planet. Something old. Something deep within the planet.
A burrowing creature. Like those Xenos you killed back the caves. It's
Perhaps the cultist didn't see what it was, but I think it was something. Perhaps is Eldar left here, or it could be a Tyrannid creature.
For now, we must move on. We still have a mission to accomplish.
Indeed. I need to kill something to clear my head.
glory awaits us, brothers. No matter what our glory might be, we shall sell it and dream glory again once again.
And coming out of this area, you find a large shaft going down and up from where you are.
Gotta
Kederick,
deal with the Arbiter first before we deal with anything that's awakened.
I must just send out the voice in front of my brothers. Do we climb down and take on the great threat you tasted
That
in
would
the
be-
cultist's head? Or shall we take out the Eldar Archon before we continue?
Let us deal with the known threat before we face the unknown.
What glory awaits us down here? I can only imagine. Going up, it is then. And
he presses a rune on the hololith, calling one of the platforms to ascend to your level. The elevator servitor announces the platform's arrival. It is now safe to board.
up we go then, brothers.
Gonna
Righteous
in-
war and
gonna
glorious
invocate.
victory. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just gonna invocate before we go up there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm good.
What would be a cool map for this? Let me know if I have used this one before.
Don't think so.
Cool. Excellent.
It's still loading for me, but the basic structures look different.
Where am I? What am I doing here?
Why is everything white?
That's what it used to look like before the Fire Nation attacked.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely different.
Where are your models?
Huh. There are samurais in here. Strange.
Technically, they say that you're a soldiers.
What about the one in front?
Now, you see, the problem is I didn't see that one.
It. Right. Now. All that's left of the population of these hub blocks is dead people. Evident signs of torture. Evident signs of abuse. And let's bring up our fellow weary old Drukhari. These are horde.
There's a lot of people.
No kidding.
Are we sure we just can't terminatus this planet?
These are horde 2. These guys are quote-unquote patrolling the area. Alright. You come out of the shaft here. No pun intended.
Gonna say, are we expelled vigorously from the shaft, or what exactly?
Slowly and steadily. not-
centimeters or inches on this one?
I think it's gonna be inches. Yes, inches.
Gotcha. Wait, what? There we go.
Um, and we will be rolling for initiative at some point. Might as well roll now.
I can totally hit everyone.
Nice. That is 10 on initiative.
Well, for me.
I think that's all.
Yeah, let's do some measurements. I might be able to start this off with a grenade.
By the looks of it, these flying ones have roughly one turn before they spot you, regardless of what you do. And I will be back in a second.
Okay.
I will frenzy. Horus must die.
Call upon the black rage. Let it flow through your blood and give you the power to slay the arch traitor of mankind.
Oh yeah. He is within my range.
Should we just focus fire on him?
I was about to smite him, but I will be probably smiting with his what? Psi rating 7 because of a push. So Perils of the Warp. Let's see what I have.
Everybody still alive?
Yep.
Nice. So, technically, it is Lucian's turn first.
So we have one turn, right?
Yes.
I will frenzy as a full turn action.
Alright. The blood of the angel that courses through your veins starts to boil. You see his bald head everywhere, the art straighter. Every face, it's all him. Little flying Horuses, grotesque Horuses, bitch Horuses. Ingvar.
Ingvar, I think it's just within range, is gonna... this horde right here.
Mm-hmm.
Not real quick like. Oh, it's a big fail. Oh.
Off to a great start.
Yep. It's not a crit fail. It doesn't blow up. It just goes wide.
Yes. It misses by 1d10. No, by 1d5 meters. And a 1d10 determines the direction. So roll 1d5. For 4. And the direction.
4.
Yes. A D10 determines the direction. Did you roll it? You threw a grenade, or am I crazy?
Uh-oh. He froze, I think.
Can you hear me?
Oh, no. Never mind.
No.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So you threw a grenade, right?
I rolled a 4 on the D5.
Okay, and a D10 to determine the direction the grenade went.
Ah. Sorry. That part
This is
didn't come
6.
through. That is a 6.
Yeah. 6 is to the left and back. So, or this way. And what's the blast on it?
What was what? Sorry, you're cutting out.
Oh, damn it. The blast on the grenade.
Oh, it's blast 5.
So
Yeah, it's a blast 5.
it gets one of them. Alright. Now, combat starts for everyone here. The witches. The witches have the sprint thing. Their charge range is 1021. They could potentially charge you. And they will. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Four attacks against everyone. Two hit against Kendrick. He parries one. The other goes through. For no damage. Four against Lucian. You can attempt to parry one of the three that hit.
I will do.
You're frenzied. You can't parry.
Oh, I can.
You
I have
can.
battle rage.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot you took that. Sorry.
And I parry.
Alright, one goes through. That is 13 penetration 3.
That doesn't do anything to me.
Right. 4 attacks against Ingvar. 2 hits. All 4 hit. Splendid.
Well, I'll parry one of them. Success.
Nice. Not confirmed zealous hatred. (15) penetration 3 and a 13 penetration 3.
The 13 definitely doesn't do any wounds. The 15 penetration 3, that matches my toughness and, well, the armor of my body, if that's where it hit.
It's a right arm hit.
Okay, then I think, yeah, then 2 damage goes through. Okay, I'll mark that.
The 13. Right.
Okay.
It is the Archon's turn. Who will point his gun and shoot at whoever's in the middle. Lucian.
Aww. Hey, Ingvar, want to switch spots?
Better you than me. I've been the one taking a beating. It's your turn.
That is a hit. And
Can I try a dodge?
you've already parried.
Eh.
That is 15 penetration. It says 20, but it might be a typo.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that's insane. I think that's enough to get through a Carnifex armor.
The blast pistol, let me see.
Great, it's gonna hit all of us.
Splinter. a pen 16 regularly. So 20
Jeez.
isn't a typo.
Jesus Christ.
What the actual fuck are we fighting right now?
Okay, that all of that goes through, yes?
Yeah, holy shit.
Only your toughness counts, which you have increased due to the frenzy.
Yes.
Dark Eldar exotic melee weapons. Flash Gauntlet, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
Impaler, if you know what I mean.
Alright, I take 5 damage.
I need an adult.
Where's the... There it is. Whenever I read any of the Dark Eldar names, this sound effect has to pop right after. Agonizer Talon.
Jesus fucking Christ. That penetration almost beats a Hive Tyrant's armor and bonus. That is pure insanity.
So... Oh, it's also got... No, nothing. It is a distant bright flash for an instant, and then you just see Lucian sort of jerk, and you can see a hole in the ceramite. You can smell the Astartes blood instantly coming from it.
Boras!
It is Kederic's turn. He attacks a bunch of times. Hits twice. Let's see. The witch takes one to the chin. Or Zealous Hatred. I mean, Righteous Fury, right? Not confirmed.
If he's a Deathwatch and we're fighting against them,
Yes.
should be
Yes.
auto.
It is.
The Deathwatch training.
+5 to the damage. So that makes it. It might be enough to kill. Yeah, definitely. She dies.
Well, fuck me, brother.
You may my passions for fury amongst illness than unkind. That is my turn.
And now it is the turn of the flying ones. Who will do as the name suggests. Fly over here.
You get a little bit more in front.
And shoot at Kederic. 4 rolls once. Miserable fail. All their shots just glance off his ceramite plates. Lucian's turn.
Alright. With Frenzy. See here, Psi rating 4. I will Bloodlands.
Interesting.
Because it's going to hit the person in front of me. Yeah, I'm going after the Archon, and it's also going to get the person in front of me.
It is, yes. You're at that angle where, since the witch is in front of you, basically there is a 30 degrees arc where you will get her and everyone else you might aim in that arc.
Yep. Unfortunately, just her and the Archon, and it goes through. I need one dice.
Actually, no. The blood
That is 21 points of damage. Any creature rendering damage that is not reduced by toughness bonus armor.
Let me see if it's described as a psychic, as a blast. Psychic powers.
It's a line attack.
Line attack.
Yeah.
My question is it dodgeable? Do I roll?
You could dodge, I believe.
Yeah, would make sense. Codex, Blood Angels. This red line. The witch.
It is 5 degrees of success.
The witch doesn't dodge. And, interestingly enough, when the Bloodlance hits the Archon, you see him light up. You see sparks coming off of a bubble around him. As it explodes, its energy is dissipating into the air around him. And the Bloodlance hits. Yeah. So he takes the damage as normal. Very nice Bloodlance.
And Ingvar, no, not Ingvar, Lucian is going to charge forward.
Half action move.
I think I knocked over one of the things.
The witches? Which one?
That one. Yep.
Which of the witches were you bitching about? There you go.
Now it is the Grotesque's turn. Charge range of 24. Within 24. Bonk. Lucian, you are
Yeah, I
being
probably shouldn't have dodged.
you are being charged. Let me describe. It is attacking. It doesn't have any shenanigans. Attacks and hits. You can attempt to. Technically, you can parry too.
I will use a reaction to do Iron Arm to give me an additional reaction to parry.
All right.
Just manifest it for. Yep, got it. All right, and then what it does, with a bonus of a weapon skill test, parry equals to 3 times my. Yep. Okay. 12 plus frenzy. That's what I need. That is a 1. Good sir. I parry.
Very nice. So, as it charges and attempts to crush you with its arm blades, you strike it to the side and are free of the 2d10 plus 14 penetration 2 attack. Who is
Ouch.
next? The warriors. They will shoot at Kederick, who is not in melee with their buddies. They do hit. There is so many of them. That is much. Let me see the stats. Kendrick takes 5 wounds. He's taken 10 in total. Ingvar's turn.
Okay. Success, the hit. A fine hit. Last one. That's a 91, so that one is not a hit.
Okay. She dodges one hit.
Okay. Just the chainsword slides past her, but then I get her with the other one. And that damage is... ...22, pen 4, next
That kills her.
damage. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, they're not very tough.
That, unfortunately, is a full action. Nah, that's fair. All right, that is the end of Yngvar's turn. But he will shout out, "I'm coming to aid you, brother!"
It is the Archon's turn now.
Oh, fuck me, this is gonna hurt.
He's gonna aim at me. I was the one that caused him a lot of damage last turn.
Yeah, he might. I don't know. It depends on how much he cares about that grotesque.
He will
Not a
shoot
lot.
at Ingvar. You can attempt to dodge.
I will do so with gusto. Success! Yes!
Aw, man. Piercing 20 doesn't do anything to you.
Yeah, no, that would have been bad. I don't even want to think about that. Ingvar just finishes off the witch and then sees the bolt coming and throws himself on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy ripping out your spine, Phil.
You just see the Archon posing like an Olympic shooting athlete. The shot just barely misses your head.
Yep.
Frederick's turn.
Death to the alien.
He jumps onto the grotesque, chopping at it. Counter attack.
I'm from this world, brother.
Is a hit. Is ooh. Damage goes through. Okay. The grotesque has a lot of meat to go through still. He continues to rev his sword, cutting away flesh again and again. Flying. Again, Ingvar is alone. Miss. The shots run wild all
Who's shooting at me?
around you. The flying ones.
Oh, gotcha.
Doing nothing. Lucian's turn.
Alright, I will smack the grotesque.
Alright.
Wait.
I will use a reroll
Uh-huh.
from Fate Point. That hits.
The grotesque. Does it have anything? Is dodge or parry basic skills?
I think dodge is. I'm not sure about parry.
Dodge is. Don't see parry anywhere. I guess they are the same thing technically.
Well, parry goes off weapon skill, so I don't know how it works in terms of whether it's a basic skill or not.
It's not in the skill list. Is it a talent? How is it described?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just like something you do.
Anyway. Technically, it can dodge at half its agility. Does not. Roll damage.
It just did. It does 22 points of damage, 5 piercing. Now, as a free action, it needs to make a will check. Contest it.
It gets a single success.
0 success for me.
Right? Happens to
Ah,
everyone.
sad.
You got outwitted by a grotesque. Right. Still a bit of grotesque to go through, though. It's a very tough bastard. And it is its turn now. Lucian.
Die, ugly Horus.
All-out attack. You can attempt to parry.
I will parry. I parry.
Excellent. the warriors here.
How many times does it attack me?
It has attacked you twice.
Alright. So I missed one, or...
Oh, it's a single attack. All out attack is only one.
Okay. Okay.
The warriors will fire at Ingvar. I don't think that hits. It doesn't. Interesting. It is Ingvar's turn.
I are kind blind as well as weak. Sorry. Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
It is.
Yes. He is gonna charge the grotesque. I'm gonna try to activate Wings of Angels to get an extra 5 damage because this guy feels like a sponge. Nope, no big deal. He charges, and I can.
It's never worked.
It worked one time on a horde, but that was pointless. That being said, he can still make the charge. That was just to get some extra damage. I can still use swift attack on the charge, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what I'll do. So that's only 3 attacks, but still, that's plus 30 with all the adds. So yeah, that hits 28.
It cannot dodge.
That's
Roll damage.
61. That one. So okay, this is the last attack. That one's a 92. So even with that, but I got 2 hits. Okay, damage. That is 7, 3. So 7 is that is 22 damage at pen 4. 9.
9.
So 9, 19. That is 24 damage at pen 4.
That is enough to take it out.
Yeah.
It collapses. It falls dead. It falls silent.
Good sound effect. Ingvar will howl. Your blood is mine!
That sounded
Yeah, I
like,
like that.
you have a stomach ache. It is the Archon's turn.
It hasn't hit Cedric yet, so...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. There's only one here who hasn't yet received a shot. And he is a target of a hit. Let's see if he dodges. Dodges.
My model again.
With the... if you press F.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that works.
Once he sees the Archon leveling his pistol at him, he immediately ducks and dodges to the side and evades the hit, which leaves a hole in the ground, throwing up debris pieces of plascrete from the ground. Kedric's turn. Hmm. 18. He will attempt an attack at the Archon. Make sure. Yeah. It's a fail. He jumps, but doesn't quite make it. The Archon just dodges him like a trained matador. That makes Kedrick very angry as he lands on the other side of that statue.
Tom and Jerry scream. I love it. That's so fucking cool.
It is the Flying One's turn. They will shoot at Ingvar. Nothing.
At this point, he doesn't even try to like get ready to dodge.
They really have stormtrooper aim.
Yeah, it's awful.
They really do. He's just looking at it. He's just looking at them like, really? Is this all you have?
Yeah. Lucian's turn.
I'm going to charge the Archon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, you fell.
Roll acrobatics. I should play the
Acrobatics.
the Lake of Swans. What's the name?
That's a fail.
Then you are unable to attack. The Swan Lake, yeah. I should play this song behind all the acrobatics. Warrior's turn. Well, their luck has been abysmal with Lucian, with Ingvar. Let us try Lucian. That is a hit. That is 11.
Doesn't do anything.
14 penetration, 2 to the body.
No.
Okay.
With raging, I have 10 toughness already.
Good. Ingvar's turn.
Ingvar will charge the Archon as well, turning his jump pack on and flying straight.
Let's say you missed.
Ingvar just flies through the air.
Jump packs give you lots of advantages. So, I'm gonna swift strike him. Let me think.
Gonna use your jetpack ability.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Thing to shoot for. Wings of Angel. Nope. Never works. I never remember to turn it on. Okay, so no extra damage. But I still get to try to hit him. Okay. Swift strike, first attack. Success. That is still a success. Still a success with all the bonuses I get for charging and him being a filthy Dino. So that's a success.
Alright. Again, you attack, and your chainsword initially finds some resistance, seemingly in thin air.
He has a shield.
A bubble lights up around him and explodes in sparks, lighting him and you up, and your blade goes through.
This
Will
would be
attempt-
such an epic
He parries
screenshot if we can get it.
one attack. I do have some things. I can make this work. A second attack.
Yeah, there were 3. All of them were successes.
Right. Second one goes through, and third one goes through. Roll damage.
Damage time.
Yeah. These Dark Eldar really are not
Flaking.
doing well with those walls.
No, they really didn't. I was a little scared. That's why I threw the grenade at that mob. I was like, we need to get those guys off the field, but they've had 0 impact. That being said, that's Righteous Fury. Auto damage stands at 25. Lane see much more damage. That's a 9. That is 34 damage on that. The second strike that goes through.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, yeah, ooh. That's such an epic thing. Yeah, just that image of the chainsword pressing on the shield and then coming through. Oh, it's so cool. Is he still alive? Do I need to roll damage on the next one?
How much was it again? Sorry, I was searching through my assets.
34.
34.
With pen 4, because he probably has armor.
Well, what do you know? It is enough to kill. How do you kill him?
So, the strike presses through the shield and opens up his guts that spill out over the statue. And then, since there is technically can strike, Ingvar will bring his other chainsword and his left hand and slice right where the neck is going to fall and sever his head from the shoulders to fall at the foot of this statue to that does not appear to be the God Emperor, to whoever this
Probably the Magos or the governor.
yeah, that makes sense.
Fatality.
Victory! Yeah. Victory! To the Imperium!
The Archon is slain. The remaining Drukhari, as the who was it? The people you met were commenting they will immediately abandon the fight and look to save themselves and take with them whatever they can carry, only turning to shoot blindly from their backs, having the same degree of success as when they were aiming.
No mercy for Xenos filth brothers.
Fatality.
Yeah, that's the better one, the old one.
Fatality.
Okay. So will these guys.
Yeah.
I will save this for the screenshot later. It is a surprise tool that will help us later. And Kederick, relieved as she takes pot shots of the Eldar running away.
Oh, we're back.
I pressed the wrong thing. Damn
Why are
it.
the dice in the air?
That's not what I wanted to do. He will say,
Only one thing now remains, brothers. We have to descend in the bowels of this block and see what this threat is.
That we do.
I am in agreement. We will have to purge the evil from this planet.
And down we go. Going down the shaft. You can feel the atmosphere change. It's blocked in here, down here. And strangely,
Kind of breaking up.
strangely, there is a lot of radiation too. And it is clear no one has stepped foot here since forever. The terrain, however, seems to be warped. It's been processed. It's not a simple rock formation. It's carved, somehow given shape.
This place reeks of xenotech. Can Ingvar make a... What is it? It's that thing we get for being on the Deathwatch.
The lore test, Xenos. You get
Yep.
plus 10 to all of these rolls. I will, however, give a negative modifier, so the goal would be minus 20.
Oof. Okay.
Your dice.
This is gonna be rough.
Nope.
There's red dice, there's yellow dice. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh shit! That is a crit success.
Again. I told you. Yingvar is surprisingly insightful when things when needed.
Mm,
Yeah, he knows lore sometimes.
yeah.
If only you raised Nicholas and starting Sasmas, you read your son's brother.
So far, these sagas have provided me far more guidance than that book ever will.
You are wrong to brass. Lord Gideon's writings to the science of his day. It has helped all the compliant chapters out of very hard places. Let's dive deeper, brothers.
Yes. Into the heart of this evil, so we may cut it out. So, what knowledge did I get off that roll?
Necrons. And moving forward further in, you see that there are a lot of Drukhari dead bodies and many more human ones. It looks like the Drukhari were using the humans as cannon fodder for something. And they were trying to get further in. When you do so, what you see
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, we gonna die.
So about the Exterminatus thing I keep mentioning about.
This planet's a fucking doom world.
I know.
Where's my Necron Lord? 1 second. There you go. This one. You see the Necron Lord going around, reanimating what seems to be broken Necron bodies on the ground, completely torn to bits. They are brought back into mint condition fighters. No. As more and more reanimate. You hear a roaring, thunderous shout from right next to you.
This one is mine.
Kedrick charges forward.
This is how he dies.
This is his.
Do what you must, brothers. Bring peace to this world. Complete your duty. Burn the heretic. Kill the mutant. Purge the unclean.
The hall lights up with green energies as the weapons of the reanimated soldiers charge. There is only a split second to react. What are you doing?
I think we're gonna need more Marines.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, a lot more since more keep spawning.
Okay, we're gonna need a dreadnought down here. Do we have dreadnought backup? Righteous glory. We have found the hive of Necrons. This place is a tomb world. We need dreadnoughts, predators. We need whirlwind tanks.
Just launching smites now, just because.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't think. Yeah, I think this is a more than 3 Marines. Fuck. Was that really necessary?
You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I am doing a push, and if I could do a warp conduit, gonna see what happens after that.
Manifest your power.
Right, that is a success. Now let's see here. What do I get from 73? Warp Madness. A violent ripple obtained. Discord cause all creatures within 2d10 meters of the psyker. The exception of film. Become frenzied for 1 round. Affected creatures gain 1d5 corruption points unless they pass a difficult -10 willpower test.
Roll 1d10.
That's 2d.
2d10s, okay.
Okay, it is 7 meters. This for me.
Well,
That
it
definitely includes me.
It includes Kedrick. It includes a bunch of the Necrons. Not the Necron Lord, however. Right.
Must make a
How many
willpower
corruption?
test.
Must make a willpower test at -10 if I remember right.
Yep. If they pass, they don't get the corruption points.
Mm-hmm.
Where did my dice go?
It's all the way up north.
Oh. Thank you.
You could take more corruptions, right?
Yeah, I can. I don't want to. I'm going to, because that's a fail. and I go into a frenzy, which, could be better, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. All right, how many corruption points was it? 2?
1d5.
Oh boy.
That is 3 corruption.
I'm not even in double digits yet. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. You're fine.
By the time we're done with this campaign, I'm pretty sure Yingwar's just gonna have a lot of corruption points due to me than anything else.
It's a good thing none of my consequences come back on me. That would be really lame.
Could have just teleported again to the warp and leave you here by yourself.
I know, that's what I was afraid of. I'm like, am I gonna have to fight all these guys alone?
I don't know if it requires a logic test, but the odds aren't on your side.
They really are not.
You have
just gonna
until
pull
I
Yingwar with me.
find the correct module that has the Necron's stat blocks.
I pull Yingwar with me as I run backward.
Yes, no. Oh, yeah, you need to be thinking clearly. You would be revving his chains. Snarl. Worthless, soulless automatons! Your bits will be nothing but rubble before my blades. Let go of me! What are you doing? No! No! No!
So, Lucian manifested a power. Ingvar has his split second now, as he's frenzied.
Yeah, he's frenzied, and role-playing that accurately, I don't think he's gonna be thinking about retreat. Oh boy. Well,
Only for one round.
well, then he'll retreat on the next round. Yeah, I think he's gonna charge this phalanx wall.
Anyways, it was a smite that I had manifested.
Oh, yeah, we need to resolve that. I don't think we have yet.
I need 7 d10s. Jesus.
7? What the actual fuck?
Yeah. My psi rating is times d10s. With a push, it becomes 4 plus 3, so 7.
Oh my good lord. Okay, yeah, let's see that go off.
So this is 6, so 9.
There you go.
19, that is 28. 32, 33, 33, and then Righteous Fury. $39 points of smite damage.
Mm-hmm.
Penetrating 7.
And it affects how many?
7 meters
7 meters.
from this guy.
Misses you. And how much is the damage again, sorry?
What was that again? I think I said 30 something. 39.
Good. Okay. Mm. Does it go through toughness?
Just penetrate 6.
Just penetrate 6. Okay. Right.
Sorry, penetrates through 7.
Mm-hmm. Your warp energies baptize these creatures from top to bottom. And Kedrick.
It's fault for charging in like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing dies, however. They all still stand. Charred, baked, burnt. Still very much functional. Ingvar's
that.
turn.
He will charge this phalanx of Praetorians. And he will try to get the extra damage. Let's that. That, ooh, that was close to being a success. Not quite, but we're getting there. And he will do swift attack, starting with the one directly in front of him. So that one middle.
Mm-hmm.
First attack. Nope. Unless Cedric is close enough to count as a team up, then it will just hit.
No.
I think. No, I didn't think so. Okay. Second attack. That is a hit, despite how high it is. Oh, wait, no, it's... I'm sorry. That is not a hit. I think the dice are telling us to back off. That is a hit with his offhand.
Alright. You crunch one of the Necrons. Like a tin can. It falls to your blade.
He's just yelling and screaming. He's frothing at the mouth a bit inside his helmet.
Mm-hmm. Now the clap back.
Yeah, this is gonna fucking suck.
It's a-okay. We're fine. We're fine.
I'm fine, you're fine. We're all fine here.
As long as the tank doesn't go through that walls, we are good.
A melee attack from the Praetorians against Ingvar is a hit. You can attempt
We'll see
to
about
parry
that.
or dodge.
Yep, parrying. Success.
Roll a d100.
Oh, wait, no, I'm in frenzy. I can't parry. And that is a fail on the dodge.
Alright, so... That is 20, 10, 6. To the...
Where?
To the 12... 12 is right arm.
Okay, pen 6. That leaves 10. Okay, 20, or not 20, 10 wounds go through. Oh my lord.
I hear a lot of dice rolling.
Yeah,
I'm just
me
fidgeting.
too. Oh, okay. You gotta be more responsible with that, man. You make your players have a heart attack.
And let's see. The Destroyer against Lucian.
Me? What did I do?
You're not in melee. So it's a hit. Can attempt to dodge.
I do dodge.
You dodge the 10d10, the 4d10 plus 10 penetration 10 attack.
Holy crap, I was about to say 10d10s. Holy shit.
It's 4d10. And the melee ones will close in slowly, steadily, like undead. The hex marks aim and mark every single one of you to shoot at next turn. The warriors march forwards. The wraiths close in from above, hovering ominously above. Kedrick will attack the Necron Lord successfully, but is parried. It is your turn again.
Gonna yell, Yingvar, we gotta pull back. This is not something we can handle.
The throes of the warp-induced frenzy wearing off. He shake himself, his whole body, not just his head, and say, "Yes, you're right. Cedric, we're overmatched. We must retreat."
For the Emperor!
Pulls out a
Oh,
grenade,
God.
raises it up as high as he can, and with conviction, with every ounce of hate within him,
No.
it explodes. And as you are pulling back, and you see the Necron
Pissed.
Lord damaged by the explosion, its limbs and body broken, it starts to reform, to regenerate, as does the one Ingvar chopped up, as does everyone else. Those burnt, scorched by the librarian's smite, they all start to mend. They all start to creep forward. Little by little, as you run through the shaft and back out again. Whatever the Drukhari were looking for, you found it. And it seeks to be found by the rest of the world as well. Parkour. Barely making it out with your lives. Amael was down there too. He is the one closest to within box distance.
Brothers, your vitals are spiking. Kedricks are flat. What was it down there? What happened to you, brothers?
This is a tomb world, brother.
Kedrick chose to sacrifice himself to Grunt, but they are reforming down in the depths.
We have but
We
one
need-
choice, then. We cannot spare nor the supplies nor the brothers to save this world. There is only one solution, brothers. I am sure it weighs my heart as it does yours, both of them. But it is what must be done. Watching what's left of this planet fly through the void will be reassuring enough that we saved the galaxy from something terrible, something so destructive, so indiscriminately evil, that it was all worth it. Come, brothers. I will call down the Thunderhawk.
Let it be done.
And you gather up with the rest of the Marines. Being picked up by the Thunderhawk. As you look down through the hatch, you see the hive blocks. The manufactorum gets smaller and smaller the higher up you go, until you break the atmosphere and everything becomes blurry. The order is given.
Do them the Emperor's mercy.
And so it is done. The whole planet is no more. That counts as an Imperial victory.
Goddamn right it does.
And this will be it for today's session, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you everybody for watching. We will be seeing you on the next one.